Well, it's been a while since I've been on. Am I
you're
supposed to talk
be a
now?
surprise.
Damn it.
Try's telling you to be quiet. Welcome back for another episode of Smoking Butts Tap and Ash podcast with our host,
Dave.
And tonight,
I'm back.
Oh,
Scotty.
The elusive Scott has made
That's
an
right.
appearance.
yeah,
Actually, we've made an appearance at Scott's.
Now the show will go on.
Yes.
let's go on.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I just did a retro.
You doing all right,
Yeah,
buddy?
we're smoking a strong stick tonight.
Yeah, I'm Travis, by the way.
From, where did we get them?
My Monthly
That's
Cigars.
right. It is
.com.
time for the smoke. How we kick off every episode. Brought to you by My Monthly Cigars and fucking good coffee. Mr. Nick Gervais over there sending us some nice cigars. Just got our boxes in a few days ago, on Friday, I believe. And we just opened them like 2 minutes ago. And we decided to smoke the Diesel. Which one is this, man? Where's this card at? Let me see that bad boy.
It's not
I
on
don't
there.
know. It's got some hair on its chest.
Oh, that's not the right card. What the hell
That's the right card.
is
It's
it?
the right
Yes.
card. You got to scan the QR code. Come on, Dave. It's right there.
Oh, okay. I see it. The band looks white on the app, but
No,
it's actually a nice gray color with some gold.
Yeah.
And yeah, read it off, Scott. What do we got?
It's a Toro size 6x52. The wrapper's Connecticut broadleaf, binder Nicaraguan, filler Nicaraguan, and the strength is medium to full.
Yes.
MSRP on this thing is $14.99.
Mm-hmm. I've
So-
had a couple different diesels, and so far I like all of them.
Yeah. It's not going to be a Travis stick.
No, it's
'cause
already not a
It's
Tra-
going to be a little strong.
Although
for
he
him,
is
I'm afraid.
hanging in
He's-
pretty good so
yeah.
far.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
I've
He
done a
hasn't
couple
coughed
retros.
his
That
face
one
off.
when I was talking kind of got me.
Yep. Which box do you get, Scott?
El Presidente.
El Presidente.
Yes.
Yep. You get 8 cigars, right? 2
Yes.
of each of the featured cigars of the month. Me
Yep.
and Travis get the Robusto box, where we get 1 of each cigar, totaling 4. And it's a great way to try different things every month. You don't have to go search the humidors, look at the same old thing at your local brick and mortars, which, you know, you always have your go-tos there, which is a great thing. But everybody likes to try a little something.
This is a
different every
nice,
once in a while.
adding to the, when
Yeah,
you go to the
it's
brick
a
and
nice
mortar.
accent.
Well, no, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, this accentuates your humidor at home.
No, it's not
A
the
little
word I'm
variety.
looking
Well, then we're not thinking of the right one.
This would be a very nice stick paired with some good bourbon. Sit down, kick back.
I was thinking the exact same thing. This is
Yes.
actually the Rabbit Hole, right? Rabbit Hole bourbon?
Yes.
Yeah. Which
Yes.
I do like me some Rabbit Hole
This
bourbon.
would be a very good late night stick.
Oh, yeah, when you're about half
Yes.
drunk. Yep, just sitting back. Hell yeah, man.
So what have my friends been doing? Haven't
No.
seen you guys in a
No.
while. Well, actually, I saw Travis last weekend. He come over and help me cook.
for. I did come up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry you didn't get to see me too.
I know.
But I'm here now.
Before we move on, though, I want to say,
Where are we moving on from?
well, before the move on from the My Monthly ad,
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you need to say,
Yes.
to get on there, they can save money
Yeah, absolutely.
SBTA.
SBTA.
code.
We need to talk to him about changing it to butts, I guess.
Now,
I kind of like SBTA, though.
I do
yeah,
too.
we're there, and everybody
Yeah.
knows it.
Yep. Yep.
Executive
Yep.
decision.
Yep. Free shipping on your first order. SBTA.
SBTA. So what have you been doing, Scott?
Same old shit. Chemo. Fun.
Fun.
That sounds fun.
Oh, really didn't do much this week.
No? Just
Had
kicking
chemo
back?
a week ago today, so it's kind of my off week. Feeling good. So
Yeah, you look-
actually, this round didn't get me down like last round.
No,
No, it hasn't.
You
You've
seem normal.
Yeah.
No, just
Well,
a few
as,
little
as
side
normal
effects.
as it gets, I guess.
Yeah, normal for me, but a few side effects, but we won't go into that. So
Yep.
doing good.
Hell yeah,
So,
man. That's
yeah.
good to hear.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Glad to be back.
Everybody,
Taking it easy.
everybody has been talking
I
about
know.
that brisket.
Oh, it was good.
Boy, it looked good.
Yeah.
It was.
I was here
spot
all
on.
day while it was cooking, and I didn't get to try one freaking single piece.
You could have. You could have went to the bar and tried it.
I had intentions of saving. I'm like, I'm going to eat that Sunday, and then I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, you told me you weren't taking it to the bar.
I wasn't going to take it to the because I was just supposed to take pork. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? That's pretty damn good. I'm going to take it and see what everybody thinks. And I
Heck
tell you
yeah.
what, man,
I would have done the same thing.
I got lots of compliments.
Now, do
Best
you-
brisket I've ever had.
Do you think it was those compliments because it was just free brisket in the bar?
No,
I don't think so.
I
People
think
will tell you if your food
I
sucks.
think
man.
some of them were.
Especially drunk
I
ones.
think this one guy, he was real serious, man. He come up and was like, "Man," he goes, "I'm telling you, that is really good." And he was all about it. So
What seasoning did you use?
the fuck you
Yep.
beef seasoning.
Yep, that is the
Fuck you,
preliminary
beef
name of the seasoning. It's a working title, but we'll get there.
We'll figure it out.
That's right.
But I actually gave some to a buddy to try. He fixed a brisket over the weekend and took it to the Elks and shared with them. And
I saw that in the group.
everybody said that it was pretty good. So
Hell yeah, man.
I think we kind of got that one dialed in.
nailed it.
Yep. And I have some for you to sample.
Yes,
A
because
revised-
you changed one
Revised
ingredient just
version.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Nick Gervais, he just did some on some wings.
Yeah, he was texting me about it last night. He's like, "All right, man, what's the best way to cook this on these wings?" So I walked him through it, and I guess he has gas, which I'll forgive him for that because he doesn't cook a lot. I get
Yeah.
it. I mean, Travis has a pellet grill. We don't give him too much shit.
We don't.
Well, not as much as
Easy
we
bake-
probably
easy bake
should,
oven.
but you know,
At least I'm not one of those assholes who like give people with pellet grills a bunch of shit, and then they have a gas grill at home.
yeah, those are the worst.
Those
kind.
are the worst kind of
Yeah,
people.
that's some bullshit.
Oh, blah blah. You cook on a pellet grill.
You
cook
can't
on a
be
pellet
talking
grill.
about pellet grills
Well,
and
you
then
have
go
a
home and cook on
propane
gas.
grill at home.
Yeah, that's bullshit. man.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
But I thought that this gives us a good opportunity to talk about something that we kind of lack lately. You know, give them some cooking tips. Because Nick had the gas, wondering the best way to cook chicken wings. And I told him, I was like, you need to cook them indirect.
On a zone.
In a zone.
I call it zoning.
Yes, zone cooking.
You sound so professional.
Yep, I told him.
it zoning.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's
what
called
it's
on the grill.
called.
Yeah, because
Because you don't want to cook them directly over it
no,
till
you'll just
the
burn
end.
the
to
shit
kinda-
out of them,
you
and
wanna
you won't be
crisp
able
them
to
up.
taste the seasoning
Yeah, go ahead.
and all that shit. But yeah, when you're cooking on a gas grill, just light one zone. You know, start out with one zone. If it'll get you hot enough, you're good to go. You have the whole rest of the grill to cook on. You don't have to worry about burning anything. You know, if you use wood chips or whatever, that gives it time to impart the wood flavor into the meat. And you know, it's the next best thing to charcoal
Now,
and wood.
can you zone with a pellet grill?
You know, that's a good question.
Yeah, you can.
We should ask the professional over here.
Because
How do you do that?
Because there's different sections of it that get hotter than the others.
Oh,
Isn't
is
there only
Oh,
one
yeah.
fire pot?
Yeah, right in the middle. So what would that do to the right and left side?
Well, not get
So,
get
okay.
it hot enough to
So
cook on?
your pot is in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My hot side is from the middle to the right.
Mine's on the far left.
Mine's right in the middle, and so from there over is real hot. If you want to, if I was going to do those, I always do them on the left hand side up against that.
So why
because
is it-
that's when the fan is there blowing that heat kind of that way, so that other side gets hotter. So
Makes
cook-
sense.
you cook
That was
over
my
here.
next question: is why half of one of those gets hotter?
That's all I can figure is that fan's over there blowing it, and so
Yeah.
it's
So
blowing
is
the
there
heat that way.
there like
There's a big difference.
Is the side with the chimney stack?
That's the hot side.
That's the hot side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So stay away from that side unless you're trying to sear some meat off or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I do. If
Yeah.
I cook a steak on that, I just open right
Yeah.
up.
Finish
Have
off the
that
pork
flame.
butts.
Oh yeah, sear it.
Yeah, I've helped some people cook pork butts on gas grills, and they turned out pretty great. And all that good stuff. Just cook it to 165, wrap it up, cook it to 205, and you're good to go. I still prefer my charcoal and wood, though. There's not much better.
I know. I'm same way.
Yeah. But I do see the convenience in,
I
in,
do
the,
too.
in the pellets and the propane.
There are times that I wished I had a gas. I could just click and cook and be done in 10 minutes. But
Yeah, I always had propane before.
but I like the challenge.
But I would never go back to propane now. Having the pellet, that's to me it's even simpler.
Yeah, I would definitely have a
Yeah.
pellet grill over propane.
Yeah.
How often do you have to clean your pellet grill out? Do you vacuum it out occasionally?
Yeah. And this one I bought this certain model because the bottom they finally came out with you unlatch it and the pot comes out. It just comes right off the bottom. You don't have to take everything out the top, so you can dump that a lot easier. So I mean, we're talking cook-wise, probably every 8 cooks.
Okay.
Nice.
8 to 10, somewhere in there. Pull it all out and clean it and scrape it all out. All right. It don't really make that much of a mess, really. It's just cleaning that top grate where all your juices and stuff fall.
I gave the
Cool.
agates yearly bath
Did you?
last week.
Mm-hmm.
Took everything out, vacuumed it out. Everything still looks good with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me that they recently moved. Oh, it was my friend Stephanie. She told me that they recently moved and her dad had a big green egglet, almost just like yours. It might be the same one, but in the move it cracked.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing just cracked in half, man.
It's got a warranty on it.
I don't know how old it is. How long
It's
is
lifetime warranty.
the lifetime warranty? All right, there we go.
That it won't crack?
As long as you registered it and bought it at a reputable place.
Yep.
Now, if you buy one used, that's why I'm always leery of buying one used. You have
Right.
nothing.
Yeah, I would never buy one of those
No,
used.
but no, it's got a lifetime on the
Well, hell
base
yeah.
and the dome. Yeah.
That's a good selling point there.
Now the inside like fire ring, I don't think it's covered under any warranty. Which I just had to replace the.
I want to
intake
say the
screen.
fire rings are like 3 years.
I don't know. I know
I
the
could be
I know
totally
the
wrong.
green part, the bottom, the top. That is all lifetime warranty.
Very nice, very nice.
Now it's
Little
not it's not
endorsement.
lifetime warranty from you dropping it on the ground, but
Right. Or what about it sliding across the moving truck?
I don't know about that either.
Yeah.
I mean, how can they prove that?
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
you just say it cracked in the
Yeah.
story.
Like, this
I
some
wanna do
bitch broke.
Yeah. They probably have a good enough warranty that they would probably just send you one.
Yeah.
That thing's 10 years old, man. Still cooking like a
Heck yeah,
champ.
man. I would have never guessed that.
Yep.
Yeah, since I switched to Kamado style grill, man, it's just
Well, the
nothing
thing
better.
is, people complain about the price. I would never pay that for a grill. I mean, it's 10 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to replace the screen, which cost me $50. But
Well, in 10
mean-
years, that's not bad.
other than
No.
that, there's no cost involved in it. It's
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
these cheap gas grills you go buy. You're replacing them every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, you're buying
because
those
the burners burn
yeah,
out,
the
or you're
flavor
buying
bars every year or two.
I mean,
Then the burners every
yeah.
couple years.
So
Then the hoses clog up, all that bullshit.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big investment at first, but hell, that thing will last forever. It'll
Yeah.
outlive me.
I
One of
dig.
you two will get it. Well, you will, because
Yeah.
you don't know how to use charcoal.
That's true.
I get the drum.
It's charcoal again.
Yeah,
I
you can
still get it.
you can leave him the Blackstone.
You want the cardinal drum out there?
No, I get the Gateway.
Travis gets the homemade one.
I get that one already. That's just a given.
Actually, I cooked that brisket that turned out amazing
Did
on
ya?
the cardinal.
Hell yeah,
Well.
good deal.
It's freaking good.
That's awesome, man. What did I do this weekend? I've been doing all kinds of shit since I seen you, Scott, and I can't think of hardly any of it. Been running
Well,
here and there,
you-
searching for deals
You
for the
took-
resale business.
Yeah, you took a day off to go to a store that was closed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Let's
real
talk about
bright.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do talk about that.
Yeah.
We
Who
went to-
doesn't research?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who
take a-
doesn't like.
I'm going to take a
Okay.
Wednesday
Let me take a
off,
day off.
and go to this
First of
store,
all-
but I'm not going to check if they're open.
I was the ride along. My partner guy, he was the spearhead of this whole operation. He's like, "Hey man, I'm off Wednesday. Got to take my truck to the shop. If you want to drive, let's head up to this town up there where I found these comic books and stuff in this antique store." I'm like, "Hell yeah, man, sounds good. I'll put in for the day off." So I didn't even bother to check, thinking that he had already planned everything out.
Now,
And,
is this store normally closed on Wednesdays, or was
I
it
have
just
no
for like
idea.
a family emergency?
I-
Because I could understand that if
I
something
would-
happened.
Like their website, when I pulled it up after he sent me the text, it said, "Fuck, this place is closed today."
So it's a normal. They're
Yeah,
normally
and
closed.
who the hell is closed on a Wednesday and open every other day of the week, especially with an antique store?
See, I would be closed like Monday.
Yeah, if any day that's not Sunday, I would imagine it'd be Sunday, but if you're going to be open on Sunday, I would
Yeah.
imagine it'd be Monday that you would be
Right.
closed. But, you know, I still had a great day off because I wasn't working. We ended up going to a totally different town, got some other pretty good scores, and had some good lunch.
Where'd you eat lunch at?
Cheddar's down in Paducah. It was pretty damn good, actually.
see,
I've never ate it at Cheddar's.
I've had them a couple times.
I've ate there 2 or 3 times, and it's been pretty good every time. It's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And
Mine wasn't bad. It was just one of those
Yeah.
that I'm not like, ooh, I want to go
the
back
prices are much better than I remembered.
Do I need some lounge chairs in here?
to. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Travis is just laying down.
I'm getting comfy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well,
But yeah, I ended up going back to that store. Was it Saturday or Sunday? One day, Saturday. Yeah, I went up there Saturday, and I ended up purchasing what we were gonna go to get. Actually, this might be a new segment, like the coolest thing Dave's found this week in the resale business. So, went up there. We had bought a few comic books back in May, like my buddy did when he was out making his deliveries and whatnot. And Travis is already zoned out. So he bought 5 comics, and he brought those back. They were in excellent shape. So he sent 2 of them off to get graded. They were in the best shape, and they came back perfect. So that turned that $40 purchase for each book into a $400 sale for each of those books.
Holy shit.
Yes, so I went back up there because he said they had more, and not all of them are perfect. I knew that going in. So I went in there, looked through. I counted freaking 18 of them in the one box. And I picked out the best ones. I had 5 picked out, so it was going to be $200. So I went up there, and I knew there was more, and there was still some money to be made if you put in work. So I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, you know if this lady's accepting offers to just buy all the comics? And she called her, and the lady came up there. She was up there in like 2 minutes.
Wow.
I'll
Yeah.
be right there.
So she's like, well, what do you offer me? And I told her, and she's like, well, let me count them, which is kind of weird that she just counted the comics because they were all different prices. So she's like, well, how about that plus what the fee would be for me to sell here? I'm like, yeah, that sounds great because I just saved like $800. So we got
Dang.
18 of those books. We found a 1943 Superman pamphlet comic book from a store called Tim. Never heard of it. Lots of homework to do there, so it could be worth nothing or it could be worth $1,000 or who knows what. So that's pretty fun. Lots of
Cool.
wacky, weird shit to find. So that's what I did this past
What about
weekend.
you, Travis? What did you do this weekend?
Yeah, Travis had a big weekend, didn't you, Travis?
Yeah.
He went on a little excursion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We left Friday and went up to Freeport, Illinois. Up
Now,
there
where
by-
is that
Is that
exactly?
like
It's-
west of Chicago?
It's about 20 minutes from Rockford.
Okay. So it's west of Chicago.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicagoland area
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah. We went up there for my my wife's aunt passed away, and we went up there to have her funeral. Saw some my wife's family and hung out, and
That's always fun.
it was good hanging out. And then we came back Sunday, and we had some car trouble. So coming back Sunday was the longest trip back from that area I've ever had. Oh, but it's in the shop now. We made it back. It was just, I won't go into all that. It was thinking my alternator's going out, but it was. But those new cars with those computer systems, like
I still think
every-
it's probably your battery, personally.
well,
Dude, them batteries will mess with you.
Yeah, they will.
I'm just scared to put it in. Like I was telling Dave on the way up here, what if I put that new battery in there, and it is the alternator? It's just going to eat up that new battery. But I got it in the
That's
shop.
true.
They're gonna test the alternator and everything, and because they couldn't really test the alternator because every time I stopped to test it, the car was running, and I said, well, I don't want to shut it off because if I shut it off, it don't start back up. So we just
They have to cycle the
yeah,
key to
I
test
said
it.
that's what she said. She goes, the girl, this O'Reilly's or whatever. She said, I just take off driving. I said, that's what I'm gonna do. And we made it home. Took us a little extra, but we made it home.
Yeah, we were starting to get a little worried because
Yeah, it was like 6 o'clock.
yeah, we
hadn't
were
heard
making
from
fun of you for like 6 hours and
Yeah.
no response.
Well, I know I didn't. I was not in the mood to respond. Rebecca kept looking, and she said, "Your boyfriends are blowing up your phone." I said, I'm not talking to him right now. I'm in too bad of a mood." I said, "I'll tell him to fuck off when I get home."
And he did.
Yeah, he sure did instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm like, oh, I just walked in the door and fuck you both.
Yep, I'm alive. Don't worry.
Well, that was a nice little story. I'm
was.
glad you made it home. I
Oh,
hope
it
your
was a-
alternator's not out and
it
it
was
cost
a-
you $400 or $500.
Well,
Did you eat any good food up there?
You know, Freeport, Illinois is not the biggest town. I will
Would you
say,
compare it to Heron, Marion, Carbondale, St. Louis?
Ina.
no, not St. Louis. Oh, yeah, Ina. we'll say a cross
Dix.
between Ina and Carbondale, kind
Oh,
of.
shit.
I mean, it was weird. Like of course, like all them towns up there, it was a farming town. I mean, you got the city, the town part, and then we're surrounded by cornfields and everything. So, because farming is huge up there, almost more than here. So,
Yeah.
but we did stop by this one place and grab some pizza and we got pizza and cheese sticks, and then Rebecca got a buffalo mac and cheese. This restaurant was very good. It was called, I have to look it up what it was called. We kind of actually just went through their drive-thru and took it back to the hotel with us. Oh shit! Just ashed a little bit on
Burn down the bar.
I just ashed on your table a little bit, but it was really good. But other than that, no. I mean, we didn't have we weren't. It was kind of just going there for the funeral, see family, and come back home. Turn around.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But,
Little did you know the turnaround was going to be twice as long as
going.
way up.
Well, I will say on the way up,
Yeah, you stopped at Champaign.
we
to
stopped
eat
in
or
Champaign,
something.
and I had never stopped in Champaign really and hung out. I've drove through there 1,000 times, but we stopped on Friday night going up and ate dinner at a place called Watch a Snack or something like that. But
Watch your snatch?
something like
What?
that. It was. I was driving.
What's your snatch?
And Rebecca named it, and I go, what? And then she read the menu, and she's like, I want to go here. And we went, but they I guess specialize in fried chicken. Like that was all you could basically order. It was like a bar setting, but it was neat. Like I got a fried chicken sandwich, dipped in their Nashville hot sauce, then had a fried egg on it, fried pork belly slices, and some kind of garlic mayo or herb mayo is what they called it. Herb mayo on it. It was pretty good. Very interesting. It was good. We got some crab hush puppies for the appetizer. They were good.
Well, on our trip, me and my mom went up there, by the way. On the way back, we stopped at Swamp Tails, which I had been wanting to try for a while.
I saw where they're having a Gator Fest in September, maybe the end of September.
Well, they better start stocking up because at 3 p.m. they were out of alligator.
Well,
like their
I would
main
think
dish.
the Gator Fest, they probably stock up for that.
I hope so. But it was pretty good, man. They substituted like catfish and fried okra or whatever we wanted for the gator stuff on the platter we got. It was pretty good, man. I'd go back. Yeah, we all need to go up there. It's pretty cool, man. It's a big dining room, and it looks like they have a spot like in the middle of the building. On the exterior, it's like a covered spot for bands and shit. Be a cool place to hang out, smoke some cigars. Yeah.
Well, why don't we go ahead and get into this week's Rubdown?
Why don't we?
Let's do
It's
it.
time to rub it down.
Rub it down. This week, surprisingly, Dave actually did something.
Yep, because
Finally.
Travis he almost had some patience. Other than me trying to pick him up today, he was not having to wait for me to cook this shit.
Oh.
But yeah, my friend Ryan, shout out to him for sending this through the mail. Pig's ass, Memphis style barbecue seasoning. He said it was awesome on chicken. That's the only way his family's eating chicken from now on. And I gotta agree with him, man. It's pretty damn good on some chicken.
So you did it on chicken too? 'Cause
Yeah,
today you didn't do it on chicken.
No, today I didn't do it on chicken. Today I did it on Travis's favorite dish ever, meatloaf. And on top of that, he also loves turkey. So I made a turkey meatloaf. I've been talking about this for years.
Two least favorite things.
Yep.
I'm curious what he likes.
I know.
What he likes and dislikes.
I know.
about
I
this.
can't wait to hear it. But
He's going first.
I cook this a lot. We love it at my house because it's not all greasy like normal meatloaf. And you could use it a lot of different ways. You can make sandwiches, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff.
Ooh, that would
But
be
yeah.
good as sandwich the
I
next
know,
day.
wouldn't it though, man? Some Texas toast, like grilled in a skillet. Hell yeah. Some
I might
cheese
have to,
on there.
might have to keep a piece.
Oh, you keep that whole thing. I cooked 2 of them.
Oh, shit.
So we got a whole
you
other
don't
one
like
at home.
it, so I'm taking it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so whatever. So Scott, we'll start with you, man. How did you feel about the dish first of all. We'll do that like we did a couple weeks ago. We'll do the dish, and then we'll make another round about the rub.
The dish itself I really liked. I would actually make that myself.
Good.
I liked it.
I can't wait to try your version.
Maybe it'd be good if you made it.
What a dickhead.
So yeah, the dish I would make, but I like meatloaf. I like a smoked meatloaf.
Yeah, me too.
So yes,
Mom,
I would.
Mom, meatloaf. I can picture you as a kid yelling at your mom. Mom,
I'm glad this is
make
his
me a
last week
meatloaf.
on the show.
Yeah.
I could picture you doing that.
Yeah. No, I would definitely make that again. I like it.
Good. I'm glad. I used that Jealous Devil whiskey barrel oak wood
Yeah.
to smoke it, and Jealous Devil lump charcoal. All right, Travis, give it to me, buddy.
Now, all I'm doing now is just the
Just the
dish.
meatloaf
Just the
itself.
meatloaf. Like I told you, it wasn't as bad. I don't like meatloaf, traditional meatloaf with hamburger, because I don't like meat. I don't like the texture that it comes
But you
out.
like hamburger.
But
And meatballs.
no, I don't like meatballs.
I don't
don't
get
like
it.
meatballs?
I don't get it.
No,
I don't
I'm
either,
telling
man.
you, I could tell it a blind taste test anytime. If you make me a hamburger, but it's something when you tear that meat up and it gets out of the brain.
You
What
know
I call
what I
like the
think it
brain
is?
looking form.
I think is most people use like white bread and tear that up in their meatloaf. Maybe it's like that looseness.
No,
No?
I know, no, because like I told
Because
you,
that's what makes the texture.
I have experimented several times over the years with different types of cheeseburgers, favorite food, and so I took onions, peppers, and mixed them all up with the seasoning and horseradish, and did it the night before. Came out the next day, I said, "Well, that's freaking meatloaf." It was awful. I grilled them just like a burger. I'm like, "That just tastes like meatloaf." There's something when you take that and shred it up and mix it around. There's something about that that tastes
makes no
totally.
sense.
I'm telling you, it totally changes the texture of it.
I don't get it.
And plus, traditional meatloaf is made with ketchup. I hate ketchup.
Yeah, I've never cooked meatloaf with ketchup.
Yeah.
And
You don't make a ketchup glazed put on top?
no, I do not.
I've had some with.
I don't like ketchup much anyway.
See, I love ketchup.
It's like tomato syrup to me.
I've had some with barbecue sauces that weren't as bad, because of that.
Oh, man, one of my buddies, when we go to breakfast together, he puts ketchup on his whole freaking plate. He
eggs
chops up his runny eggs with ketchup.
No.
Yeah.
Then his hash browns with ketchup.
Yeah.
And dips all that shit in ketchup. Oh,
Yeah, he should just be drug out and beat.
I know. I just stare at him sometimes.
Yeah,
Just
I wouldn't go to.
bewilderment.
I wouldn't eat with that kid ever again. Ever again.
Yeah. I once knew a kid, when I was a kid, I hung out with, that ate ketchup on ice cream.
Oh.
And I couldn't tell if he was doing it to be cool, but I actually think he liked it. Like, his parents were like, yeah, he does that all the time. I'm like, oh, he's fucking weird.
That's weird. Like just vanilla ice cream or like any kind of ice
Just
cream?
any kind of ice cream, you just put ketchup on.
Can you imagine like putting some ice cream on like chocolate chip cookie dough or something ice
No.
cream?
Oh, that sounds
Putting
disgusting.
ketchup over the top? Oh, that'd
That's
be
what
awful.
I'm making for Travis next time.
I'm not eating it. Not,
Well,
a,
I'm
not a
ketchup
chance in hell.
cookies.
I'm making tuna casserole one of these days.
Oh,
You
I'll
do
try it.
I would rather
I'm a
have that.
trooper. I'll try it. And I
know you will.
fucking hate
You will
canned
try
tuna.
it. We
I
try
will.
everything. We're
Yep.
not
You know,
prejudiced.
I think I brought this up last time when you brought it. My grandmother used to make an egg salad.
Oh, I love egg
Oh,
salad.
I do. I love a good egg
Oh,
salad.
God, I hate egg salad.
But if it's made good,
Angie claimed that she liked egg salad, so she made a big bowl of it, and I just threw up the whole damn bowl a couple weeks ago.
because she didn't like it.
Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's just
I don't know.
Angie.
She might like it, but
Hell, eggs they're cheaper now, but hell, they got
that's
too
something
expensive.
that, like chicken salad. I mean, a little bit goes a long way. You have a chicken salad sandwich, you're good for a while.
If it's a good chicken salad,
Yeah. I mean, I can eat a couple a week, because sometimes I buy the tub, and have that for lunch.
But anyway, back to the turkey meatloaf. It was better than a normal meatloaf. Like you said,
So what did you like about it? About the meatloaf itself?
What was that your parents always told you when you were a kid?
If you have nothing
Nothing
nice to say, don't say
anything
anything at all.
No, that's not why we're here.
No,
I'm curious to know why the hell you don't like meatloaf, other than it's called meatloaf.
The texture. He don't like the
See, I've
texture.
told you that. It's traditional meatloaf. I do not like the texture. And
I'm not
plus,
talking about traditional meatloaf. I'm talking about today meatloaf.
I don't like it because it's turkey. And turkey, I don't care how you slice it. Now, you did do that one one year you smoked the whole turkey, and I told you that was the only turkey in my life to this day that I've ever said I liked, that I would eat more. But turkey is just a dry meat to me.
Did you think this was dry?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's just, I don't know. It's just
You
the
have some
texture.
kind of mental block.
It's just the texture of it. It's just dry. It's just dry meat. I think it is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He already
Could you
came
make-
up with that speech
could-
before we got here.
No, could you make that? Because the only turkey that is, to me, is edible is the dark meat turkey. That is the one that's not quite as dry. Could you maybe just go through a turkey and just get all the dark meat out and make a meatloaf out of that?
Well, I imagine you could, but you won't see me doing that.
Well, that's why I'm asking you do that.
No, that would take like 3 days. That's craziness.
Well, you don't do anything. Just come on.
Anyway, I'm biased because I came up with this dish. And
It was
It's
good.
my recipe.
Cooked good.
Yeah, it's good. I fucking
Well,
hated
no, I didn't say I hated it. You knew going into this that my
it. It's
review.
dry and I hate turkey,
See,
but
I
it was
don't know why
pretty
he's
good.
making
When he
me feel
texted
bad.
me yesterday what he was doing,
I
go,
knew what he
love
was
it. I love it.
I knew I knew what he was doing from last week. But then the thing is he's setting me up.
I'm not setting anybody
He's
up.
like, I'm going to take the two things that Travis says he hates the most and make something and then have him give a review, and then I'm going to get mad.
I'm not mad. What are you talking about?
I know. I just feel
I'm
bad.
not complaining about our food like some people that we know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. We're not
About
even going to
feeding them
mention.
fucking hot
That
dogs
little-
and,
We're not going to mention
Fat
that.
bastard.
and ribs
Oh.
that Scott slayed over
Yeah.
the grill all day to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't do that.
No, we won't do that.
No. Okay.
He gets
Anyway,
bologna
Your
sandwich next
biased
time.
thoughts.
Yes, I love it. I'm not a big cooked pepper fan, so I just do onions in mine and club crackers and then seasoning through the meat, which I cooked the onions in the seasoning. I probably could have used more on the inside of the meat to get the flavor of this particular thing to come out. Usually I just use salt and pepper because that brings out the flavor really nice, throughout. But I put quite a bit of rub on the outside of this bad boy. And
I'm proud of you.
thanks.
I was looking at you. He put quite a bit of rub to the Dave standard.
Oh no, it was thick. It was like
thick.
a crust.
You could tell how it was crusted.
Crusted.
Yeah, you bite into that crust, man. It popped with some flavor, and kudos to that rub for doing that. It didn't burn anything like that, so that was great. What do you think about the rub, Scott?
I would probably give it an 8. I would use it. I would want to try it on some chicken. I think it would be good on like a pork chop.
I bet it would too.
I
Pork
really,
steaks?
Yes, I would really like to try it on that. So
Wonder how it would be on pulled pork.
I don't know.
I don't know
I bet
either.
it
We
would
might
be
have to
good.
try that.
I actually have a bottle of that. I know I do inside.
Yep.
So
We'll have to
I'm going to
make
experiment
some
with it.
good stuff with it.
I give it an 8. I would buy it.
Yep. Did
So-
you pick up any flavor notes that are out of the ordinary?
Not really.
That's fine.
No.
All right, Travis. What do you think of the rub?
The
Trying
ru-
it by itself and on the meat.
Okay, I tried it by itself, and I
Apparently, it made the turkey edible because
Now,
you ate it.
but I even put a little bit more on because it's my initial bite. I was like, that's weird. And so then I added some to make sure it's what it was that I was getting.
It's very unique.
You'll think I'm crazy, but trying it by itself and trying it on that thing, you know what it tastes like to me? It tastes like
Crayons.
no.
Oh,
It tastes like the stuff that they put on Cool Ranch Doritos. That's exactly what it tastes like.
now that you say that,
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
telling you,
get something in there
Just
that
try a
reminds me
handful
of that.
it and just think of Cool Ranch Doritos. That's what it tastes like. It tastes
There's a spice in there that's shared
because
with
it's
that.
not.
I will,
it's
I will
really,
give you that.
It's not like ranchy flavor, but it's got that little spice.
So
I'm
you
telling
think it has ranch seasoning in it?
I think it
I
does.
don't think so.
Or something. That's all I.
This rub to me tastes just like if you took Worcestershire sauce and made it into a powder.
It
Like,
smells really
It
good.
smells exactly like Worcestershire sauce. It smells wonderful, but
So-
it doesn't taste like that when you cook it.
No, I will
I
say.
kind of get a little bit of what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like the
just that-
sour-
Yeah, that sour.
I don't know what
heat.
it is that's making
Yeah.
it sour, but it's a sour rub.
That's all. Immediately, that's what it made me.
Or sour in
think
a
of.
good way, not sour spoiled.
Yeah, no, like sour. Yeah, it's just that unique. There's nothing else to describe it except that I totally got Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yep.
But now I want to try it on chicken, and I think you
It's
said
damn
a
good on
steak.
chicken, man.
But I'd try that on a burger. I would do that.
It's good on burgers. I
On
tried both.
burgers.
Oh, I
Like to try it on a ribeye with that
I'm gonna say
beef grease.
I'll give it right
Mm-mm.
now off of that, I'm going to give it a 6.
Give it a 6?
I'm going to give it a 6, but I want to try it on something else, too.
Yep. You kind of have to.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want to
Yeah,
try it
that's
on
the thing
different
about
things.
these. We're trying it on one thing.
Yeah.
You kind of got to try it on everything because it was made for pork, apparently, because it's called pig's ass. Memphis freaking pork rub or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I appreciate Ryan sending that to
Yeah.
us for sure.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
It came addressed to David Pringles Clark, a little inside joke from 25 years ago, which was hilarious. And I'm going to give it a 9. Because I've tried it on a couple things, and it's
Yeah.
freaking good on everything.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of have to have like something greasy or liquidy for it to mix with.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because I tried it on boneless thighs, and they weren't as good as skin on thighs because the fat started to render out and mix with this. Man, it was so good.
I could see where that would be kick-ass on some chicken.
I bet it'd be good on some wings. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, I'm going to get me some now. No, I will.
And of
I'll
course
buy
some
about
French
one.
fries because everything.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Everything's good on
Yeah.
fries.
Yeah, everything's
Yep.
good on French
Mhm.
fries.
But it probably would be. It kind of, it kind of reminds me of malt vinegar taste, like at Long John Silver's.
Okay, I get that too.
Yeah, a
You
little
guys
bit.
are wrong.
Yes.
You guys are wrong.
I wonder what
Cool Ranch
mixes that.
Doritos.
I don't know. Anyway,
I can't figure out. They're spices. So what are the
Ooh.
spices?
You know what would be good? Is I've made several times, and you've had it. We've made that dip that you put in the, well, not dip, like sandwiches. Put the chicken breast in there with cream cheese and like a couple ranch packets.
mm-hmm.
Do it with that instead of the
That would
ranch
be good.
packets.
That'd be pretty good.
That'd be good. Just
All
cream
kind-
cheese and chicken.
I wonder how smoked cream cheese with that would be on.
I bet it'd be good.
So many options to try.
You know what? I'm going to try that.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not the smoked cream cheese. I'm going to try the chicken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, instead of the ranch, I'm going to put that in it.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh yes.
I'll just
So
take
it's
the
a
rest
winner.
of it. Yeah.
So 9,
It's very
6, 8.
8.
It's very
So we'll say
intriguing.
it gets an 8.
I will say that of all the rubs I think we've tried before,
It's the most different.
It's the one that I want to try on something else very badly.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other ones, I'm like, it could be good on something else. But that one, I've got several ideas that I'd like to try.
I think it'd be killer on a steak. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think
see,
a ribeye.
I don't know. It might. Yeah,
I think so.
a burger. Or I'm doing the chicken for sure.
Are you?
Yep. Oh,
Ta-da!
well, I guess
It's your time.
It's time, Travis.
It's time.
Surprise!
Surprise! I didn't even push that button this week.
Nope, you didn't. I beat you to it.
We're waiting.
Well, we're waiting.
He's got to get his cell phone out and look one
What
up.
time is it?
It is time for the Would You Rather.
Okay.
Yes.
He did.
I'm waiting patiently.
He did that because he knew.
Not very
He did that
patiently.
because he knew I wasn't ready.
Yep.
I wasn't thinking about it. I can only do it whenever I'm thinking about it, and that's why I lean over and push the button when I've got it.
Just so everybody knows, Travis has a little notebook every week that he keeps looking at like he has it wrote down.
No.
there's
And he
never,
never
it's,
has
See,
it
no,
wrote
look.
down.
it's the
See,
same freaking page on the top.
No, this is our show note that I know what we got to go over. But every week I flip over.
What exactly do you have in the show notes?
Yeah.
What we do every week.
We just fucking wing it.
I know, but I have some kind of guideline to keep this circus under wraps.
show.
Turn the
Yeah.
board on, check.
Yeah, no, that's on your list, not mine.
Okay.
Well, let's hear it.
I'm ready, buddy.
See, I have this one, but I can't remember if I had asked it on one of the episodes that never got released. Remember the one I asked you about?
Ask it and I'll tell you.
Yeah, you'll tell me. Do you remember the one that I asked about the money now or the money later? Did it ever get released? I remember I gave you guys. I said, would you rather me give you today? Well, I think it was like $2 million today. but
Dude, I
you-
think this is like 2 weeks ago.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
I don't
This
think
is
this
pretty
one ever saw
recently.
that. Okay, I'm not going to do it, but I really don't think this one ever saw the light
You
day.
need to become more prepared.
Well, I am whenever I'm ready. When it's my segment.
It is your segment. What are you talking about?
Well, it's only my
I
segment.
pushed your button.
It's only my segment
for
when
your
I started.
segment.
Why don't you do your story first? We'll switch it
I
up
already
today.
did my story.
We've pushed the button, damn it. You got to
Oh
do
no! I
something.
thought that was a new segment. What did
'cause
Dave
there's
find
only-
this week?
I gotta,
Oh, you're not doing two segments.
no, just one.
Can I do my other segment that I said I was going to start doing?
That's Scott's segment.
No,
You
remember I
fucking
told you.
No.
I told you I was going to do.
Just do the would you rather, Travis. Think of one off the top of your head right
Wing
now.
it.
Would you rather?
Pressure.
Okay. Would you rather? Would you rather swim all of Lake Benton from that end to the other end, or would you rather walk 5 miles barefoot on a gravel road?
Well, what the fuck kind of question is that?
You told me off the top of my head, fuckers. There it is.
I'd rather swim.
Well, hell
But
yeah.
no, you would die.
I would float.
No,
You
you got to swim.
you
You
can
can't
backstroke
float.
this bitch
Mister,
with
I'm
minimal
gonna,
effort.
There's no lube in this one, buddy. You're going to swim. You've got to swim the whole
You
time.
could lube yourself up with that shit and
I'm
just
gonna put on
glide
this,
through the water.
Yeah, I'm going to put on lube.
There's no lube.
A wetsuit and put lube all over it and slip right through the water like a whale. No, you are freaking... Okay, would you rather do the freaking backstroke all the way across Lake Benton, from that corner all
That's
the way
the easiest
under
way
the
to
bridge?
swim.
Yeah, I'm doing the backstroke all the way. Now, for the record, the listeners, probably from one end to the other is
Lake Benton...
3 miles.
No way.
I'd say maybe a
If you
mile.
go
Yeah.
under the bridge and go to the other side,
Yeah,
Not
I'd say
3 miles.
I'd say maybe a mile.
Yeah, I can tell looking at
Bullshit.
you.
Because the
You
bridge
don't-
is
no.
just right over there.
Yeah, it's not 3 miles. You don't get out and walk a lot.
Maybe if you went the perimeter of the lake. it
Yeah,
might
I'll say
be
if
3
you
miles.
went the
okay,
shoreline.
for the listeners, it is a 1 mile backstroke. Or what was the walk?
We'll do a 1 mile. Okay, with that one, 1 mile walk on a gravel road, barefoot.
Well, now you're changing things.
No,
No, that's what he said.
That's what I said. I was just giving the same
Oh.
mileage or whatever.
I'll do the backstroke.
Oh yeah, me too. All day long.
And you have to do both these in 30 minutes.
Well, no, you.
Yeah,
keep
I can
adding
do whatever
there.
I want. It's
No,
my
you-
show.
No, I've already answered. I've got all day to get there.
Dave, what would you do?
I can do this. One,
I'd do the backstroke for
two.
sure.
You-
I'm pretty
you would
solid
die
at
on
the
4.
backstroke.
3.
This is
if
about the size of the swim pit or the strip pits we used to swim in
Dave,
back
do
in
you think
school.
you would float?
Oh yeah, I know I float.
Okay.
Yeah, fat floats, dude.
Or fat sinks too.
No, not this fat. Nope.
So you're gonna swim?
Oh
too?
yeah, I'll swim this shit. I'm like a fish, buddy. Maybe like a beluga.
So what are you doing? You're walking.
No, I would
Walking
swim.
shit. I couldn't walk 5 feet on gravel.
Yeah, that hurts, man.
That,
That's.
dude, I used to
What-
do that when
okay.
I was little. There's no way I could do that now.
I mean, I know Dave will remember this. Scott might from when Blake was younger. Would you rather walk across 5 foot of a
Legos?
No, you don't say 5 foot of a gravel road or 5 foot of Lego
Gravel.
Sega?
Oh, gravel.
Gravel.
Yeah, at
Oh
least
my
gravel
God.
like
You ever-
moves and shifts.
Yeah,
Them
you-
Legos just stab.
Them
right in your
Legos have
skin.
them sharp corners.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Oh my God! There's nothing that hurts worse than stepping on a goddamn
In
Lego.
the middle of the night when you're going
It could
to take
be
a
the
piss.
smallest freaking Lego,
Oh.
like the single
those,
little square.
Those are almost worse.
I know, it'll just get your heel just right
Yeah.
every time, and you could hear like your ligaments shift and shit, and you just want to scream.
You know, one time
You don't walk right for like 2 days.
talking about feet. One time, I had my feet up on the couch or something in her lap, and she's like, "Something in your foot," and she looked, and there was a piece of glass in, like she had to cut down to it, like in my foot.
Ugh.
She goes, "Does that hurt?" I go, "No, I don't even feel it." So I guess at some point, like some glass had broke, and
Wow.
it was she goes, something is in there, and she's like kind of cutting, picking at it, and got it out, pulled it out, and it was a big sliver of glass. And I had no idea how long it had been in my foot. Didn't feel it, nothing.
Wow.
That's how
Yeah.
tough I am.
Long time ago, when we first moved into our house, we had the burberry or barberry bushes, whatever they're
Yeah.
called, those red things with like the 3-inch thorns on them. And I can't remember if it was me or Angie, but one of us had like a spot on our toe, and we're like, "What the hell is this?" And we got to digging around and pulled it out. It was like a 2-inch freaking thorn off one of those things, like in our foot.
Yeah.
Now,
Remember-
this is the question. Speaking of things in you, everybody at this table, somewhere in you, do you have a piece of pencil lead?
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I do. One of my fingers. Yeah, right there. Yeah, when you were kids, you're wrestling around.
Playing around.
Yeah, well, like this one, we were messing around in class, and my buddy had his pencil.
You stab your
and
ass.
I was, messing around and hitting. He didn't mean to, but he put his hand up and went in, and it broke off, and you can still see it.
Yep, it's went away now, but for years I had one like in my wrist, like a little spot you could see.
Yeah, I was
gray.
stabbed.
My other friend Travis from school had a BB in his ring finger.
Yeah.
Like it was embedded.
Wow.
He never got it taken out. I wonder if he still has it.
My friend Josh Bartlow, and the same finger I have the lead in, him and his brother were messing around. Back in the day, everybody had those pellet guns that looked like a 357 Magnum, the big long one.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I think everybody had one of those.
everybody had one of those, and everybody had the black 45.
That cocked
Yeah,
back.
cocked backward.
It had the on both sides.
On both
yeah.
sides, and you had to flip the front. You had that, and then you stepped up to the CO2 357 Magnum. Everybody.
Yep.
Well, they were wrestling or something. Josh wanted to shoot it, and his brother wouldn't let him shoot it. Well, he went to get it and grabbed it, and had his hand on the barrel, and his brother was like boom and shot, and that pellet went up. It entered here and was here up in the tip of his pointer finger. It went in here, and you could see where it went in and went under the skin and traveled, and
my
almost
gosh.
protruded through. It didn't come out, but they had to end up going. Getting it
Forget
out.
that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, fun.
Yeah, not really. That's terrible.
So now can I do my new segment? Is it that time?
First of
You
all,
were all excited
yes,
about that.
I am excited, but it's not your segment. It's Scott's segment.
No, you're not remembering. Scott's doing another. We made a Scott segment. I said, I'm going to do the other one, and you said, I'm going to do good at it, and Scott's going to suck at it.
Oh, that one.
Jesus Christ, he doesn't listen
Let's
to me.
touch on our cigars.
All right.
I'm just giving you some
Why am I
payback
even
here.
on this show?
We've been asking that same
We-
question.
yeah.
Pat Sajak retired. I think I'm about
We
ready
wanna
to.
know the same
Once you
thing.
hit 97 like he did, you can. So what do you guys think of the diesel so far?
It's not
I'm-
kicking my ass.
I'm going to be honest with you. At first, I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but
At first
growing-
it has a kick in the
At
nuts,
first,
doesn't
it
it?
has a strong kick, but
Have you done a retro on it?
yes, it mellows out. To me, it mellows out.
Yeah, it has.
It does.
I like it. I would.
It does
smoke
have a
it again.
strong retro, buddy.
But at first, I was like, man, I'm not sure I'm going to like this. But no,
I think it actually pairs well with the whiskey wood from the meatloaf.
You put wood in the meatloaf?
Yeah, I shredded it.
yeah, he ground it up in the
Okay.
grinder. You didn't know that?
We're all going to have splinters in our ass.
No, I ground it up real fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
like sawdust.
Yeah, it's like salt, little salt pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No wonder it tastes
All right,
bad.
Travis, go ahead.
What?
Your new segment.
Aren't you going to ask me what I'm thinking of my cigar?
Are you going to say?
Well, you
We've
asked
been
Scott.
waiting. We've been waiting. I asked both of you, and you're just.
Well,
I answered.
I was taking turns. You answered, then he answered.
What do you think?
I agree with you. It was very strong in the beginning, and somewhere this one is kind of mellowing out.
It is.
Mhm.
At least I'm halfway through it, and the retro still is pretty.
It's pretty potent.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple where my eyes kind of water, but
Yeah, me too.
it's
It's really good. I really like this cigar.
Yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
good
Monthly
stick.
Cigars.
My monthly cigars.
my new segment. And we might not do this every show, but I might. I always think of them. I'm going to start asking. I'm going to quote a movie line, and you have to tell me what movie it came from. I don't know. I thought Dave farted.
No, I think something.
What is that noise?
Squirrel on the roof.
Oh. For the
We got some
listeners, some
critters.
weird noise, and I actually thought it was Dave over there shitting his pants, but I just wasn't going to say
No,
anything.
Scott's on the shit his pants medicine.
Yeah, that hasn't started
Speaking
yet.
of that,
Yeah. Oops.
Okay.
we won't go there.
All right.
We'll
Come on,
spare the
Travis.
listeners
Okay.
that.
Spare the listeners that. All right. So you guys got this? I'm gonna quote a movie.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
go
just
away,
going to say
buddy.
right now, I'm going to suck because we'll go ahead and tell your.
But I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna do an easy one. All right. I'm not gonna call him Dad, even if there's a fire.
Is that Step Brothers?
Good job, Dave. Will Ferrell and Step Brothers.
I
You're 40
hate Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
What?
You're 40 years old.
I
You
do
hate-
not like Will Ferrell.
Wow.
What? What? I'm not even friends with him anymore.
I think it's like an age thing because, like, my parents hate Will Ferrell too.
I do not like Will Ferrell.
How can anyone alive hate Will Ferrell?
I don't know.
I don't even like you anymore.
Well,
I mean,
sorry.
the little bit of
I'm
likeness.
just not a Will Ferrell fan. I don't like any of his movies.
Have you seen any of his movies?
The few that I watch now, I don't. If he's in a movie, I don't even watch it. Which I don't watch a lot of movies anyway.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen one in a while that was real memorable. But the ones like around the 2010, 2005 to 2015 era, holy shit!
I mean, I'll give him. He
they're
had
gold.
he had some shitty movies, but everybody has
Probably the
throughout
last Will Ferrell movie was Elf.
Oh,
And
that's
that's
a
only
freaking
because
that's a
classic, bro.
classic. That's probably one of his best.
probably only because of my kid wanted to watch it.
Well, my kids watch it all year, but we
it's
watch it about
golden.
5 dozen times at Christmas. So, what is your favorite Will Ferrell movie?
My
Dave?
favorite Will Ferrell movie. That's a hard question.
Yeah.
That's a very, very hard question. Just because of how ridiculous it is, and all the one-liners would have to be Anchorman.
Mine would either be Anchorman or Step Brothers.
What was the movie
Yeah.
he was in that he's a race car driver?
Oh,
Talladega-
Ricky Bobby,
Talladega
Talladega
Nights.
Nights.
Oh God, I didn't even finish that movie.
What?
What, dude? I figured that'd be right up your alley.
No, I don't like Will Ferrell.
Oh, he's
not.
great. Like, I did not like Anchorman 2. That one,
Was the name of the movie?
I
Ricky
like
Bobby?
that one too.
no, the name of
Talladega
it,
Nights.
Talladega Nights,
Yes.
okay.
He was Ricky Bobby in there. If you ain't first, you're last.
I went by Mike Honcho.
Yeah.
I was spread eagle, spread my butt cheeks and everything, Ricky.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know. Put your hands down, Ricky. Okay.
Don't do it, Ricky. Don't stab your own leg.
I can't feel it. I'll do
Oh.
it. See, this is going to be great. Now, you're going to have to start brushing up on your. What's your favorite movie, Scott?
I don't have one.
You don't
have a favorite movie
Not Will
Taken.
Okay.
of all time. Like your
Taken.
Taken's your favorite movie?
Yes. Taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're supposed to be coming out with
Is
another.
there more
one.
than 2?
No, there's
No,
like
there's
3.
two. I think there's 3.
I think
Okay.
there's 3. They
I
got.
don't think I ever watched the
the
third
first one was good. He's doing another one that. I've
one. It
seen
looks just. Actually,
yes.
all of his movies since Taken are just Taken with a different name.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
The new one, yeah. The new one is like
Is it
Taken versus.
Liam Nielsen or
Liam Neeson.
Neeson?
The new one is Taken meshed with Speed. Remember?
Yeah. I saw
Keanu
the
Reeves?
preview of it.
Yeah, like his kids are in a car, and if they go underneath a certain speed, it's going to blow up.
Very original.
See, I've
Yeah.
watched the Taken movies hundreds of times just because they seem to be always on.
I would have never guessed that, man.
Yeah,
I'll be
love
honest
Taken.
with you. I
I'm gonna
figured it
find
would
you.
have been like a Clint
He's a-
Eastwood movie.
He
or
reminds me
something.
of myself, a badass.
Oh yeah. This is joke time with Scott. This is his new segment.
This is a new segment. Make everybody laugh.
bad. Yeah. Oh my God. You became a badass. Yeah, whatever.
Oh gosh.
You remind me more of like Will Ferrell than you.
No.
do.
Do not compare me to him.
I'd say more like Larry the Cable Guy. Is my guess. What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Oh, you
Guys-
got
Oh, I
his
got
wire
my,
all
my thing wrapped around it.
I was trying to help him out.
Well, okay, so that's my. I'm gonna start doing that every once in a while. Just throwing
Okay.
out a movie quote. And
You ate the whole wheel of cheese?
You ate the
That's
whole-
just
I'm
impressive.
not
Oh,
even
God.
mad. Here, wait. I got one. I got one. You'll get, Scott. I'll give you one. I'll be your Huckleberry.
See, that's what I
You're
thought
putting me
Scott's
to sleep.
favorite movie would have been. Right
What?
there. That movie that he just
What
quoted.
is it?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my!
Are you freaking serious,
I
man?
don't.
It's Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Oh my God!
Okay. That's why it's not your favorite movie.
Yeah.
You need to watch Tombstone
Yeah, if
immediately.
you watch Tombstone with Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell, and
Yeah.
that'd be your favorite movie probably.
I guarantee it, man.
Okay.
It's so good.
You know who he is.
It's like 30-something
No,
years old.
He
It's
wants to
still
be a
amazing.
badass. You've seen it. He's Johnny Tyler.
Yeah, there you go.
Johnny Tyler. What are you doing with that shotgun? This little whip that he slaps. You gonna pull that skid whack? Yeah, you're the guy that they slap in the face. you gonna draw that pistol? You're just gonna stand there and bleed.
No, I like this new segment.
Yeah. We get to make fun of Scott more.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
have
great.
missed you asshole.
Yes,
Well, I've
it has
missed
not
you.
been the same without you, buddy.
Well, thanks.
I
Glad
feel
to be back.
complete.
Our ratings have went up since
Maybe
you
I'll
haven't
do
been
a
on.
call in next week after chemo.
Yeah, you need to start doing a call in.
You could just
I could
call
do
in
that
for a couple
10
minutes.
10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah,
just
just-
a quickie.
Let
Yep.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Well, that'd be 2 minutes.
Yeah,
2 minutes works.
Yeah.
Best 2 minutes of your life.
That's right.
yeah, that's including foreplay.
Yep.
This extra
So-
time for activities.
What else we got? We already did your story.
I think that's about it.
New episodes drop on Wednesday.
Wednesdays, 5
5
Are we
a.m.
doing my segment or
At
not?
the end,
Yeah,
jackass.
that's gonna
Jesus.
be that's gonna be the outro.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Goodness
So-
Christ.
Man.
This has been great. like trying a rub that we may not have picked up, otherwise.
I wish people
So
would send us stuff to
that-
try.
that's what I'm saying.
Or even if you don't send it to us, send us the name of it.
Yeah,
We'll
you send
pick it
us the
up.
name.
Yeah.
You can drop it off to us. We'll try it.
We like free rub.
Hell,
That's
if
even
you
better.
bring the rub, you can be on the show.
That's right.
Sit in for a while, and
We would even let you cook for us and try.
we sure would, because we would like a day off
Yes.
here every now
That
and
would
again.
be nice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
As
can.
long as the person could cook.
You guys can pamper us. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
We'd
no,
even let
no
Nick
propane.
We'd let Nick G do it on his propane.
We would.
grill.
I would let Nick do that on propane because he'd be using our rub. That
Maybe
we make.
he could cook something on the propane grill, vacuum seal it, and ship it to us.
Then we'll
overnight.
warm it up
We'll
on
warm
the
it up,
wood.
and we'll
There we go.
But new weeks, look us up on Facebook. Smoking Butts Tapping Ash.
That's right. We hit a semi-milestone in the last day or two. We are over 2,200 downloads, which is amazing.
Yeah, for us.
Next week will be our 30th episode. That was our original goal.
Yeah, it was.
Was do 30 episodes. If nobody's listening, we'll just retire, but people just keep on listening. We keep growing. I get great feedback from quite a few listeners. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, feel free to tell us what we suck at, what you guys want to see us do, whatever you want.
Ooh, we are we're almost to 700 members in the Smoking Butts Tapping.
Yeah, man, it's been
Dang,
growing like
it has.
crazy.
That's good.
The last 2 weeks, we
Thanks
probably
to Bill
added-
Clinton.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bill.
Thanks,
They
Bill
The
actually,
Clinton.
old ex-president has shared a bunch.
he just actually
which,
tagged me in something right we were sitting here,
Yeah.
and he said,
Yeah.
"Oh my, almost caught up on the podcast listening to $90 in Travis's Current River story. It's freaking hilarious."
yeah, for the political types out there, it's not really Bill Clinton.
No, it's not
No,
really
it's
Bill.
not.
Don't worry about
Billy
that.
Joe Clinton.
Yes.
He is a top contributor.
Contributor?
Yeah, that word.
Crayon.
Crown. All right, guys. Until
Yes.
next week.
Yep, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you can find it. People are finding us on stuff I don't even upload to. And it's showing us they're listening all over the freaking
They
world,
are.
man. You guys talk about something, I'm going to pull it up and see if my phone will tell me the different countries that are listening to us.
There was like 4 or 5. Some
I
of
think
them
there
I'm
was
like,
5.
what the hell? Who listens over there?
I don't know, man.
It's got to be military.
we're
or
worldwide,
something.
buddy.
They got to be doing it just to make fun of us, which is perfectly fine
Yeah,
with
as long
me.
as they're
That's
giving,
what we want.
As long as they're
That's
hitting
right.
play, I don't care what they're.
I'm not getting.
I don't even
the
know anybody
greatest
around
internet
here
up
that
in
listens to it that actually likes it. I think
I know quite a few.
I think they just make.
I was
fun
at a
of us.
birthday party Saturday, and
Did they ask for your autograph?
no, like more than 2 people were like, "Man, your podcast is pretty decent. I actually listened to it, and it's
Maybe
not
one day we'll
fucking
get to
terrible."
your podcast is good.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty
maybe.
decent.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
decent.
it's a step above terrible.
Yeah,
But no,
shitty's right here.
we-
You're
we got listeners, of course, in the
We're
U.S.
Yeah.
Somewhere called Malta. I have no idea where that is.
I think that's a mall.
Maybe that's fine too. It's not in America. Canada, multiple listeners in Canada actually. Belgium and Poland. Holy
Nice.
shit, that's freaking incredible, man.
Thank you,
Hold on.
listeners.
Thank you very much. Shout out to all you guys tuning in every week to listen to
Because if
our
nobody was listening, we
jackassery.
would totally just stop.
Yeah, because
But it seems to be growing, taking off.
yeah,
We'll
Yeah.
keep going.
heck yeah.
So
Keep on
so
trucking,
as
baby.
we'll do it.
All right, Scott, you're up.
This is Scott's new segment.
So, what is your favorite national franchise restaurant?
But this is Scott's new segment where Scott is going to every
Ask
week
a random
Yep.
question
ask
at
a
the
total
end of the
random
day.
question.
Yeah, he just
it
kind of
could-
went into it, which is fine.
Yeah, he went right
He's
into
going to
it.
ask us both a question, and we're going to answer it so you guys learn a little bit more about us.
Yeah, basically that's what it is learning. So now what is it again?
National franchise chain restaurant.
Oh,
Your favorite.
National franchise chain restaurant.
Not a local franchise. This got to
Right.
be national.
National?
We'll let Travis go first. He likes
Well,
to talk.
The first one, I guess that chain that came to mind, but I don't know. It's not national. I know it's not, but it's not just like one state.
It's got to be more than just one state.
More than
or,
just-
or
more than
like
just Illinois.
More than just the Midwest. or
Whataburger.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. I ate at one Whataburger. I need to eat at another one to give it a fair
You
shake.
wouldn't like it. It has taste.
You mean they drown it in salt?
No.
No.
They cook
And then you
things.
like it?
They actually season it.
They actually season it. Yeah.
You fuckers.
Yeah, when you taste it, you're like, flavor.
Okay, Dave, what's yours?
What a dickhead. So are we talking like fast food type or like sit down? Or it just was just
Whatever
Travis
you
went
want.
straight to fast food.
His is
No, it's
whatever
a
you
chain
want.
restaurant.
Chain restaurant.
It's just a quick question.
Well, I'm
It could
surprised
be
you
fast
picked
food. It could
Whataburger.
be a sit down place. It could be whatever.
I'm not a big chain guy,
No, I'm
I'm
not
not
either.
either.
but that's one
Yeah,
thing.
none
As
of
far
us
as that,
are.
I would do that.
But there are some go-tos. I would have to put Texas Roadhouse at the top. I mean, they got killer food, man. I love it.
Okay.
All their meat
There
is
you go.
great. Yeah.
What's yours?
Well,
You
what
go ahead.
about
Yeah,
Scott?
you got to answer.
You got to
yours.
answer too.
I'm going to go Red Lobster because I like their shrimp scampi.
I'll give you. I like. Did you know that the endless shrimp is all the time now? It's just
Yes.
standard.
Yeah, that's pretty.
$20.
sweet.
That's
We'll
a
have
good
to
deal,
go.
really.
We should go
Yep.
one night or
Yep.
afternoon or something.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do you guys know what the largest franchise restaurant is?
I would
Total?
think. I would think McDonald's, but I'm probably wrong.
You are. Scott?
I have no idea. Hardee's?
No.
Subway.
Oh yeah.
It's the Dollar General.
Now that them fuckers are everywhere.
Yeah,
A
you're
franchise
They
restaurant.
got them in Walmarts and every gas
Yep.
station.
Subway's fucking expensive anymore.
Yeah, and it's not good.
No,
No.
exactly.
I think
They
it's
got
terrible.
some of them
No.
sandwiches are almost $20.
I know. It's
and
fucking
explain
ridiculous.
this to me. Back in the day, it was eat
$5 sub.
Well, no, it was eat healthy, think fresh, blah 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 blah. The place in town that's supposed to be back in the day, come here and you'll lose weight like Jared, the child molester or whatever. But it's more like you're gonna lose weight and start playing with kids or whatever. No, the place that's supposed to be healthy has the best freaking cookies in town, as far as fast food place.
The cookies are pretty
they're
good.
Their cookies are good. You go in there and get their white chocolate macadamia nut ones or the
I
peanut
used
butter
to get
ones.
their breakfast.
They're all,
The breakfast is
Their breakfast
is
used to be pretty good. I haven't had it.
I haven't had it
a
in
long time.
years.
I don't think I've ever had breakfast there.
They still have it.
I have no
I
idea.
didn't.
I don't
Honestly,
either.
didn't. Oh, they had
They
like
open early. I know that.
wraps and stuff like that.
It was
Yeah.
kind of like a egg wrap. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Not too
Yep.
shabby. There you go.
All right.
You guys learned a little something about us.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
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 That was fun. I'm glad to be back.
Me too.
I'm glad you're back.
Glad to smoke with my boys.
Mm-hmm. A good smoke at that.
We get to do a lot of smoking this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll tell everybody about that.
You tell them about it.
This
Yeah,
Saturday,
it's your thing.
August 26th. If you guys are listening to this, Smoking Butts Tap and Ash will be out at Heron Football Field doing a tailgate out there. We haven't got to do a lot of comps this year, so we're going to go out there where we can at least cook something and smoke some cigars and just
Hang out.
We're going to be
We'll
there
be there
early in
all
the
day.
morning. If anybody, just come out to the Heron Football Field, and
Yep.
you'll find us. We'll have the flag flying, and
Yep. You can't miss us.
you can't miss us. Come out and
Smoking
join us.
butts and tapping that ash.
Yep.
Signing
Yeah.
out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.